Alrighty, well, I am going to work on my mission and post up a link because I'm interested in some people that want to potentially, be play testers, beta test it, or just give it a go. So this is where I'm at now, and there are going to be some mods you'll need to install for this to work. And I thought about doing a clean one, but then when I had set the SAMs, I'd use the high digit SAMs mod. So I was like, well, I have to redo all that, and I'm not going to do that. And, part of the cool part about this is a nuclear reactor. So I felt like, well, just load the mods if you want to use it. I can do a clean one with just the high digit SAMs if people don't want to do the other mods. But for right now, I'll just go off the assumption that you're going to load the mods on here. So I've set some stuff down in the airport. It's just eye candy. Doesn't need to be here. This is one location we take off from. So I put some other F-15s, another thing. I put some F-16s, which you don't even see. So I'm just, or you really aren't going to see them because they're in there. So I'm just going to remove those. No point in having extra assets that are in bunkers. And when I looked, I was like, it's just kind of pointless taking up some real estate that you'll never see. Outdoor here, so you will see there's some Apaches. I sat down some B-50, not B-52, C-130s. So just some stuff on there. There's supposed to be an air defense site, so I went ahead and set a Patriot system here. Good coverage around. Not really doing anything. There's no enemy air fighters in this mission yet, but I am putting a small chance for interception or interceptors to be scrambled, but I haven't added them in yet. So right now there's only 2 player clients. If the, obviously you adjust this however you want, and your loadout however you want. There's one that starts on the runway, or taking off from parking hot. Its standard thing is just I got the Mad Hatters, I got the Darth Vader little thing there, and just a silly little load out there of pair of AMRAAMs, pair of Sidewinders, and 12 Mark 82s. 2 tanks of juice, the nav pod, a Mark 84, and a targeting pod. So just some stuff. I just kind of loaded it down like if it was going to be doing a mission or whatever. And so, takes off there. There's a second one because doing this a couple times, sometimes you just get tired of this spot right here. This cut down about 90 miles of flight. So there's a second one, and I kind of just put it where just outside the engagement range. So you have a little bit of time if you need to, make some adjustments or whatever. It's still going to follow a pretty similar ingress path, but obviously change that as you need it. That's just what I did, what I'm messing around with. Kind of as a common point as I'm playing through this a few times. One thing I found kind of over and over again that I've had experienced difficulties with is most of these SAM sites have a 1 in 4 chance to spawn or to be operational. So these are the 2 nuclear reactor sites. Is it 1 in 4? Let's see here. Yeah, 1 in 4 chance. Just had to check. So these are the 2 nuclear reactor sites right here. And there is a site, and I want to say it's this one right here. when this SA-15 spawns, and it seems like I've had bad luck to where it's spawned quite a few times. Its range, what? Maybe about 2.5 miles away. Every time, getting right about here, it's tagging me, and it starts to fire off a pair of missiles. And I'll usually evade the first one and get hit with the second one. I don't think I had a similar thing here, so now I got the checker. So twice I've done this, I've been shot down by this. That's just. There's twice I've been shot down by this SA-15. So I've debated, is it just, every time it spawns, is it making it too difficult? Maybe I'm just not that good of a pilot with the SA-15. I feel like I'm a little more experienced with the Hornet and a little more experienced on identifying the thing, and I would know that SA-15 there, that I'm not going to have a chance to outmaneuver the missiles that close to it. Your mileage may vary, so I'm kind of debating on that one, but for right now, I'm kind of leaving it in there. It's got a 1 in 4 chance. Like I said, when it spawns, expect a nice little surprise there. And so right now, I have not hidden anything from being on the F10 map. When I play through this, that's so I have the option to see, okay, is it spawning at enough of a rate that, I say spawning. It's 1 in 4 chance of it being activated. And so I like to be able to look sometimes, but when I'm doing an actual play test, I don't look at the map because I want to avoid knowing and kind of maneuvering my route around where it is. I want to go in blind. So I'm basically, we know some of the sites have been destroyed, but we don't know which ones are still operational, and try to make it a little more closer to real life. I don't know, maybe real life we'd even have a better idea. I don't know, so much aspects of electronic warfare that's not captured in DCS. So, say in this scenario where this thing, you're not going to have a good idea. But I've left it in there, so it's not hidden on the map. It will be on the final mission run through, but for testing purposes, I'm leaving it off. I posted up a couple of my run throughs, or at least the times I've been unsuccessful. So I did get hit. I've been shot down 3 of the times I've done it. Twice by the SA-15, once by Hawk. It was more of my own stupid mistake right when I came across right here, and I think it was this one. I just looked over, I saw this missile trailing, went up into the sky, and thought, wow, I hope that doesn't come my direction. Hope it's targeting something else. And then I remember, you idiot, there's nobody else. There is no, I don't even have any extra wingmen or anything on this. It's just me. And so it clearly did come across and hit me. So that's where we're at on this. Kind of give you an explanation. Like I said, everything's set now. Everything's got the triggers. Give you an idea. I'm sorry. I put a smoke sight there. You will not miss it. Those cooling towers stand out so bad that I've never even noticed the smoke marker. To be honest, 100 different units. The AAAs have multiple units in them, so they're not a single unit. And so like this one right here, they'll be dispersed throughout the map. So there might be 8 in that unit, and they're dispersed across the map. So if they activate, it won't be just, okay, 8 here or 8 here. So there's multiple AAA units. And so when they spawn, or when they have at 104, or they're 1 in 3 chance, actually, not 1 in 4 for the AAAs. you're not gonna be bare. You're gonna have some in each location because they're mixed and matched, kind of like that. So that's where that. So feel free to adjust. Give it a go. Feedback, like I said, haven't added interceptors, but that's my next thing I'm going to add. You know, probably trigger something like, so once you cross this point, there'll be a certain percentage chance that there's some they scramble some remaining interceptors that haven't been shot down or taken out. So, debated a few things, but that's one thing I think I want to add in, because I want to add in that you don't know, it may or may not happen. So you're gonna have to keep an eye on your air-to-air radar, because right now there's none. So I have no point to, you know, it gives you a certain self-confidence knowing in, okay, there's no chance. But if you go in and say, okay, only a 1 in 4 chance, but there's a 1 in 4 chance they scramble something. Or maybe there's a 1 in 4 chance that they scramble this flight, and a 1 in 4 chance they scramble this flight. So now you could be facing MiG-29s, you could be facing F-16s, you could be facing whatever. So, anyways, still debating that, but that's where I'm at right now. So, download the mods if you don't have them already. Give it a go, and you know, have some fun. So, apologies for how I sound too. I've had a wicked little thing for the past week. I'm down under the weather, so it's not COVID. I had COVID twice, and to be honest with you, it was way less worse than this. But hey, we're all different, right? So, have a good evening.